to talk about schools this morning. Food shortages and increasing prices are causing a deterioration in school meals for children.
The study by the local authority Caterers Association found almost all of the 99 school meal providers polled in England and Wales are experiencing supply problems, with prices rising by 30% since May.
Well, we're joined by the National Chair of the Local Authority Caterers Association, Brad Pearce, to give us more details. Very good morning to you. This becomes incredibly serious in the context of the number of children who only get their nutrition, their one nutritious meal a day, from their school. And if schools are struggling to provide food for their children, then we're in a real problem as a society, aren't we?
Well, what our survey shows us, and this is the second one we've done this year, it follows up from July, is that we asked our members what they were experiencing, and we've experienced shortages of some food ingredients for the last year, and that has continued from May to September when we questioned them again. And we also asked them about food inflation and food price increases, and they told us that since at the beginning of the year, prices increased by 20% and have increased a further 30% between May and now. So that's putting a pressure on school caterers and schools who provide their own catering in terms of having to look very carefully at how we provide the nutritious meals that meet the school food standards. There's no question that meals are not meeting the school food standards currently, but members are saying that's coming at a cost, and how long can they continue to do that if an increasing funding doesn't come forward?
Where are they falling short? Which kind of standards, and how are they squaring that circle?
Well, the school food standards tell us exactly how we should be providing food and what we should provide on the plate each and every day across a 2, 3 or 4 week menu cycle. What members are saying is that they're having to swap out some ingredients. So, for example, they may look at swapping out some of the more expensive items and replacing with less expensive items. So, meat and fruit being swapped out for more lentils and more vegetables. Also using of jarred and frozen sauces rather than making sauces from scratch. So that's what we're doing at the moment. But what we need to do is move forward and say, to maintain this high quality nutritious lunch, which, as you said, in many cases the only hot meal that some children will receive, we have to see a change in funding levels, which are currently far too low.
But, I mean, yes, most people would say absolutely this needs to change. But as we've been reporting all through the morning, gosh, you know, this is a government that is trying to save money. We're also in a state of crisis with energy costs. And I know for my own children, the school where they go, the headmistress is extremely concerned about budget, so much pressure on everything from classroom resources. This is just one of the other demands on government. How hopeful are you that this increase that you're looking for will come?
We're dealing with children's education, children's futures, and you know, this is an investment in our children. So we have to say to government, and we talk to the DfE regularly, we have to say to government, look, these are the facts. £2.41 for a universal infant free school meal, and £2.47 for a free school meal for older children, in the current climate, just doesn't cover the costs of food and labour that we need to produce it. We need to have an increase to cover the food costs going forward, and we need that index link going forward into future years.